I'm on one. Is that a fish? That's a fish. Decent one too. Fish. Decent bass. Real nice bass. Real nice bass. What is up, guys? Welcome if you're new and welcome back if you're not. I'm actually pretty stoked because I just got this package in the mail from Big Bite Baits, and my plan for this video is to bust open this box, show you guys what's inside, and then try to catch some bass with all the baits I got. So, gonna go ahead, open up this box, and show you guys what's in there. I think this one's called the Real Deal Craw. Yeah, Real Deal Craw in the color Hematoma. Real nice looking color, real nice looking craw baits. So pretty stoked to throw these around. They look pretty awesome. Second package we got here is the Best Skipper Ever, which is a really interesting concept. They're super flat, kind of creature style baits, almost look kind of like a cross between a craw and a crab, and they're made specifically for skipping. So skipping under docks, under mangroves, under pretty much any kind of structure you need to skip under. These are literally made specifically for that, and they look like they will be incredible for that specific application. So can't wait to get these thrown out there and see what we could catch with these either. We got some 4-inch craws in the color Huckleberry. I think these are called like craw worms or something like that on the website, but it just says craw on the package. But real nice looking craws. I've thrown some other craws that are the same style and had some really good luck in the past, but I've never thrown the Big Bite ones, so we'll see how we do with these. And last but not least, we've got these June bug 7-inch worms. They're just kind of like a U-tail worm, but these ones have a really big U or hook on the back of them, whatever you want to call it, and looks like they'll have quite a bit of action. I think they'll kick quite a bit. So I usually do pretty well with June bug baits in this style, so pretty optimistic about throwing these around too. So that's what we got. Got 4 different baits. Big Bites has a pretty big sale going on, so just picked up some of these cheap baits and gonna see what I can catch with them. Alright guys, let's see what we can do with these Big Bite baits now. Don't mind the leaf blowers in the background. There's some landscapers working here, but I'm out at one of my favorite bass spots, and I'm gonna start out with one of these Huckleberry colored craw worms. It's just a really nice looking bait. I really like the profile of it, and I really like the color scheme, so gonna start out with this one, and we'll see if we can get any bass to bite. On. Might be a decent one. Oh, it was too. Oh, I can't believe I just got spit. That was like a 3-pounder. Dang it. That sucks so much. Well guys, my GoPro battery is just about to die, so I'm gonna turn in pretty soon here. But before I do, I want to try casting around a different bait over here where I lost that big bass earlier. So I tied on one of these 7-inch June bug worms, and I'm gonna try to send it out there, and hopefully I could get that big bass to bite again. I doubt it's gonna bite one of those craw worms again, so figured I'd try a different bait and see if it's interested. I'm on one. I don't know if it's the same fish, but it feels like a decent one. That might be the same fish. Nah, I don't think it is. I think this one's a little bit smaller. This one's probably only 2.5 pounds. I think the other one was a lot closer to 3.5. But still not a bad fish at all. no complaints whatsoever, and we got it done with one of the big bite baits, that little 7-inch June bug worm. Pretty freaking awesome. Nice buzzer beater, because this GoPro is just about dead. All right, guys, I absolutely love it when a plan comes together like that. My morning was just about over. I was about to call it a day, but I didn't want to go home skunked, so I threw on one of those 7-inch June bug worms, tossed it around like 3 or 4 times, and this gorgeous largemouth bass hammered it. Hell yes. I know the wind is pretty obnoxious tonight, so the audio probably isn't going to be great, but it's about a week later now, and I'm out at a different spot with these big bite baits. Since it is a real windy night, I'm going to try my luck with one of these worms again, and we'll see if I could get a bite. This pond usually puts out a pretty decent bass bite, so we'll see what happens. Fish, decent bass. Real nice bass, real nice bass. Real nice bass. Oh my God, guys. Oh my God. Monster. Freaking monster. Guys, this is a giant. Bouncing between 608 and 613, guys. Freaking PB bass, at least for one that I put on a scale. I think I might have caught 1 or 2 that were bigger, but I never got one on a scale, so this is definitely my PB weighed bass. What a freaking monster. Oh my God. What an absolute hammer of a bass, guys. This thing is a giant. Just a little over 6 pounds. My official PB. Absolutely gorgeous fish. So crazy. This is wild. Let's get it swimming though. I don't want to keep it out of the water. I've been keeping it dipped in my net. I just wanted to get a weight on it and get some good pictures, but it should be nice and healthy. Should swim off good. Sorry if this footage is a little sloppy. Not used to handling a bass this big. Jeez, buddy. Not what I wanted. What a unit. Whoa, there he goes. Sheesh. It's a few days later now, and I'm back out with the big bite baits, but I'm gonna try my luck with one of these real deal craws in the hematoma color this morning. It's a pretty nice looking craw, relatively realistic looking profile, and I really like the color scheme, so thinking we could do pretty decent with it. I'm just gonna send it around and hopefully we could get a bite or 2 with it this morning. Oh, I think I'm getting bit. On. Feels like it's probably a pretty good one. Not huge, but not bad. All right. Pretty freaking solid bass. I'm a little spoiled after that one I caught a couple days ago, but still a super nice chunky one. All right, guys, what an absolutely gorgeous largemouth bass. It's actually quite a bit bigger than I thought it was while I was pulling it in. It's got to be pushing 2.5 to 3 pounds. Real nice fish, super healthy this time of year in the fall when they're feeding up. Definitely happy with this catch. It's another day later now, guys, and I am back at it with the big bite baits. I decided to tie on another one of these huckleberry colored craw worms to start the morning, and I'm hoping to have a little better luck with it this time than I did the first time I tried it. So I'm just gonna get it out there and we'll see how it goes. Fish. Yes, let's go. Finally, guys. Nothing too special, but I finally got it done with the craw worm. This thing has taken me so long to get a decent bite with. I mean, I've missed a few bites, but finally actually hooked up with one with it. Let's go. That was a struggle. Hell yeah, guys. It has been such a long couple days of trying to catch a bass on those craw worms, and I can't even explain how excited I am to have finally got it done. Not a huge bass or anything, but not a bad one at all, and I am just so relieved to have finally caught something on one of those craw worms. I only ended up catching that one bass earlier, but it is later on the same day now, and I'm out at a different spot. It's still pretty windy, so I'm gonna throw around another one of these 7-inch June bug worms and see if we could get another bite or two with this. Little bass, but I'll take it. Just a little dink on the 7-inch big bite worm, but I'm always happy to catch a bass. Other way, bud. There you go. There's something a little better. All right. A few casts later, and it's still nothing too special, but we got a slightly bigger one than that first one. There's a good one. All right. That's a nice fish. not bad at all. All right, guys, another absolutely gorgeous bass on the Big Bite Baits right at sunset too. Beautiful sunset in the background, beautiful fish. Not the biggest one of the video, but possibly the second biggest. This one's an easy 3-pounder. Very nice fish, and I'm mega happy with it. It's a few more days later now, and I'm out at a different spot with the Big Bite Baits. I'm actually going to try the last bait in that box today, which is one of these Best Skipper Ever, or BSEs. They are a real nice looking little skipping bait. They're designed specifically to skip. There's not a ton of spots to skip under in this water, but I'll find a few. There's a few little docks around, and I'll be able to just skip it around in open water to kind of show you guys what it does. But I'm gonna toss this around. It's the color 1099, real nice looking color. It's basically like a green pumpkin blue belly with a black and blue back. So should have decent luck with this color scheme in this nice murky water. I'm just gonna whip it around and hopefully we could catch a few with it today. See if I could get a good skip cast off just to start off. That was all right. Try for a better one just to show you guys. No, that wasn't it. There we go. That last clip was a much better example of a skip cast. Let's get it back out there though and see if we could actually catch something with it. Is that a fish? That's a fish. Decent one too. Not bad at all. All right, it's like a 3-pounder. I'll take it for the first of the day and the first ever on the BSE. Let's go, guys. Hell yeah. All right, guys, I have been incredibly impressed with this order of Big Bite Baits, and this Best Skipper Ever is no exception. I need a little practice skipping, but I got a couple decent skip casts out, and so far I've landed this very nice bass with it. Gorgeous first fish on this bait. Mega stoked for it. Let's get it swimming again and see what else we could catch. Come on. Oh, that's a fish. Had a bit of a backlash. Was working on getting it out. And this little fella hit. Just a little guy, but that's bass number 2 on the BSE. Well guys, I don't really think I even need to say that much about this one because the footage I got in this video pretty much speaks for itself, but I had a crazy few days of fishing with those Big Bite Baits and ended up getting on some absolutely gorgeous bass, including that PB 6-pounder, which was just insane. So I really could not have asked for that to have gone better, and I was incredibly impressed with every one of those Big Bite Baits, especially that 7-inch June bug worm I was throwing around. Just really couldn't have asked for a better few days of fishing. But if you guys enjoyed the video, please just go ahead, hit that like button, comment, subscribe if you want, and I think that's all I got to say about it. So I'll see you guys on the next one, and I'll see you on the water.